Welcome to Bowling Green, Kentucky, home of Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky. We're expecting a full house, and they are more than ready to get things started. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Rice Owls, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. So the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers offense will get the first possession of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's taking the shot. What a snag by the defense.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
1st down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Getting some heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's got his man. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
Coming after it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Pulls it in at the 25. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man down the middle. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Just nowhere to go on that one, right? It's third down, and you're trying to create something positive with your quarterback who's athletic. Maybe he can make a guy miss. Maybe he can spring it, but this defense just not having it. They are locked in. They know how critical these third downs are in this game. And to their entire season, they're playing really good football in these critical down distances.
Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on second down. It's complete to the right. At the 40, there he goes. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Trying to find his man on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. They want to throw it. Pressure coming. Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Rice.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Sam Houston went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Bearcats team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. He's looking to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Gets it out quickly.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The hand to the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I'll be honest, that is a formation and a play call I was never expecting to see in this game. This offense is one of the top 10 passing units in the entire country. I'm surprised they even have goal line in their playbook. What are we doing?
He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. 2nd down now after the sack. Off play action. Throws toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It is good. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it 1st down at the 39. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. Got him downfield. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a 1st down. He's going to pass. Makes his connection. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Rice has the lead. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Going for 6. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. You know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just...
And he's got it! Who gives a hoot? The Owls do! It's a touchdown!
Tell you what, as a defensive back, as a defensive player, you know, down here near the goal line, I got to get tight on my guys. I can't give away the easy stuff like that. Too easy near the goal line for that pitch and catch.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the 1st quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into...
And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, that's the 2nd pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route
Lets it fly deep downfield. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Rice.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 25.
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
The offense set for a first down play. They'll try the run. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Owls! He's quite familiar with the end zone. His 75th career touchdown run.
You know, we're in the era in college football where there's a lot of running back by committee. This guy has been the bell cow. He's been the focal point of this offense. To stay healthy, to be consistent, and to reach that number is ridiculous.
Right, it just shows you how special he is, because you're right. They want to throw it all over the yard in today's college football, but they continue to give it to him because he continues to find the end zone, and again, for the 75th time.
Handoff from the shotgun. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And it's his 4th interception of the game. Touchdown, Owls! How about that D coming up with a play like that?
And how about that play by this defense, reading the running back, coming out of the backfield, breaking on the football, making the pick, and then walking himself into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. You got to stop turning the football over.
Feeling some heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 8. Oh, you know he wanted that pick 6, but the offense is in business. Let's see if Rice can get it in on 1st and goal. Finds his big tight end. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. And they will score. Touchdown, Rice.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. San Jose State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Jeff Garcia, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by just 4 to Washington State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun, the ground game. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Good timing on the quick out. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he throws another interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Have a day, young fella. 2 interceptions already? That's 3, 4, 5, 6 games for some people. A hot start, catching the football. He's acting like he's playing wide receiver.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Going up top. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Well, no surprise to see the special teams, but you thought it might be the punter. Instead, here comes the field goal kicker. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch called for and made. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Makes a connection. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. He wants to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. And the Hilltoppers want to move quickly. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Snagged on the outside, it's Ellington. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. On the move at the 30. Open runway ahead. He's at the 10, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, WKU.
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now, listen, it's not even halftime yet, so keep fighting. Going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. To the air on 1st down. Looking deep. And that pass intercepted. Looking for more room. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Trying to start the drive with a pass. It's caught downfield. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to go up top on first down. He's got his man. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The Hilltoppers have pushed it inside the 20. He's looking for an open man on second down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Fires to the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
They'll throw it on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. A full dive to haul that one in.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really...
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Running back searching for a hole. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at LT Smith Stadium.
We're ready to get it started here in the second half. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or 2, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. He'll start this drive firing. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Quarterback checking the play. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. The give to the tailback. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Let's see what they've got on second down. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Owls are marching down the field. Comes out throwing on first down. They're trying to get to him. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Jumped on top of the pile.
Well, the defense may have been caught off guard a little bit on that play. It was second and long. They weren't expecting the run. So now we've got third and manageable, and they've got to be wondering to themselves, is this offense going to try to run the ball again here?
Got his man quickly. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
That is so deflating on defense, too, because in your own red zone, third down, you need to make a stop. You know they're going to throw to the weapon at tight end, but it's one thing to draw it up on the blackboard. It's another thing to go execute and prevent that guy from catching the ball. He's so big. He's so athletic. You could have the perfect play call on, and he's still picking up the first.
He's got it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the one. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown Owls! And the punishment has been extended. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Looking for a productive play on first down. Takes the handoff. It's Ellington. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Running with power. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the tight end. Makes the catch, and he's brought down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And the Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And here comes the offense on second down. Trying to impose their will with the run. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. He'll set up to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. A sky-high punt. This punt will be down just inside the 40-yard line. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right, unloads it downfield. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Owls! And the beatdown has ensued. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Let's go! They'll run play action. Ball in the air, intercepted! Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Quarterback had no shot on that play. He had a defender bearing down on him. He knew he was going to get hit. I think he should have just thrown that thing out of bounds. He's lucky that wasn't picked throwing into double coverage.
He's got his man. Didn't get enough to move the sticks, but enough to lead them with the decision.
And the defense did a great job. Understanding the sticks, rallying to the football, getting them on the ground. And you're right, Reese. 4th and short, that means decision time. Or, for us, green light. Go for it.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking to move it through the air. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Got it! And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. And the Owls have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Keeps it on the bootleg. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Owls! And the pummeling has started. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. He'll do it himself. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Running game got stuffed on first down, still from their own 25 on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Pulls it in. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. He's got his man. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Using the quick game. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. He wants it all. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Toppers.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
The offense lining up for a first down play. He'll try the left side. That's a 20. He's got space. He now has 84 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running behind that left side. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Wants to go up top. Finds the tight end. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Across the 25, he's got room. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to get to him. Touchdown, Rice. And the route is on. And that might be a dagger. They've pushed the lead out, and they are now setting their sights on their 12th straight win. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in the showdown between Georgia and Georgia Tech. Here's how it went down. Georgia somehow, some way found an edge between the hedges and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either.
Tight end finds a soft spot.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. He's going to pass. Right down the middle. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The Hilltoppers are flying down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They'll line up for a second down play. They're going to throw it again. Had to throw it before he wanted. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're bringing heat. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Bringing it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He finds his man, and he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's got it. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. And the stomping has commenced. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments. Moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
He'll try to do it himself. A strike downfield. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. Got it in the middle. It's Ellington. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quickly out to the tight end. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Getting some heat. Had to get rid of it quickly. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's got it on the run. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Hilltoppers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Coming after him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. And the pass hits, picked off. Past the 20. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Rice. They've stretched out this lead, and they're starting to smell their 11th win of the year.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Here comes the offense on first down. He's looking to throw it. He's going up top here late in the game. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.